What's good, everyone? Let me get this space started. Today I'm going to be talking about the three frog narrative. Okay, guys. Give me a moment here. What's good, homies? What's good? Thank you. 2 follows already. You guys are legends. Guys, let's kill this mage real quick, okay? Let's kill this mage. Space, can you hear me? It's recorded space. We're playing a little bit of World of Warcraft. This actually is there's a whole range coming out of the portals right now, so it is what it is. We're going to be talking about the three frog narrative. It has to do with the frog that is on my screen right now. Okay? So, like, repost the stream. Let's get it out there, you guys. We're trying to put in work here. Okay, I'm going to be building the World of Warcraft. Always been the main point community that is the three frog narrative. Yes, sir. Best on TikTok. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. No, I'm not going to be playing the Burning Crusade. I'm just playing classic WoW. Only the classic WoW. Only this character. Let's run back. Let's kill something. In the meantime, I'm going to be talking about the frog narrative. You know, people on TikTok, if you don't care about it, just don't listen to what I'm saying. It's okay. You know, this is for the people that are interested in learning about Pepe, the narrative of Pepe, and everything tied to it. Okay, how Pepe became Pepe the Frog, the most famous meme in the world from 4chan. Why it was used for negative racist reasons. All these crazy things, right, that a lot of people don't know about that are interesting to a lot of people. So, I'm going to be breaking down all that lore for you guys and how World of Warcraft actually ties into it. Okay? And, yeah, we're just going to have fun doing that. Everybody, please share the space on Twitter, now known as X. Okay? Let me go over there and like and repost it. Oh, we got the jumper cables. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, fuck, I got no. What is up, everybody? How are y'all doing? We're going to get started here in a second. All right, so the three frog I don't know if you guys know anything about Pepe, but basically, you know, Pepe became a famous meme because Matt Fury made a comic book called The Boys Club. Okay? And in The Boys Club, he makes a couple characters, 4 of them to be exact. And these 4 characters, one of them is Pepe the Frog. Now, Pepe the Frog, he becomes noticed by users in the scenes. Oh, they're waiting. We gotta get out of here. I'm live right now as well on Fefe Coin. So as one of the characters in the Boys Club, there's a scene where Pepe is taking a piss. Yes, he's going to the bathroom. Okay. And essentially, he pulls his pants all the way down to the ground as he's going to the bathroom. Landwolf, one of his most degenerate friend who likes to smoke and drink and all that stuff, Pepe says feels good, man. Right? And so what ends up happening is the 4chan users just absolutely love that. They love the fact that, the saying feels good, man. It just resonates, and they turn it into a meme on 4chan. And Pepe goes through some evolutions. Pepe ends up having multiple different faces, right? Where he expresses different emotions. And one of the most famous and relatable ones out of all of them is Sad Pepe. Okay. And so with the Sad Pepe, that is really what makes Pepe go viral, be so loved, and just become massive and big, is because 4chan users and people alike could resonate with the Sad Pepe. Okay? And so it spreads like a wildfire, and becomes the most used meme on 4chan. And what ends up happening is that meme makes its way over into the mainstream, Instagram, Facebook and stuff, but mainly Instagram. And this is where the 4chan users get upset, because they want Pepe to be their niche little thing, right? They want Pepe to be their niche special little meme that represents their sadness and feelings and all this stuff. So what ends up happening is the 4chan community, because they're mad that just these normies, these fucking normies, normal people, these girls and these guys that never been on 4chan, they don't know shit, right? They don't have the real 4chan sadness, but these outcasts, these these Rudolph the Red-Nosed reindeers have, right? And so they don't like that Pepe is being perverted and turned into this everyday, normal fucking meme that everyone uses, right? By normal people. So what they end up doing is, to take Pepe back from the mainstream, they end up making a bunch of racist memes, because they figure if they associate with Pepe with racist stuff, then it's going to become impossible for the normies to want to use Pepe, because they're going to feel like racists. It's a racist meme, and it's associated with bad stuff. So what ends up happening? The same guys that made Pepe famous, they start making a bunch of racist memes. They use, Hitler, and they used all these, racist stuff. You guys have seen it. You guys know it, I'm sure. And it ends up becoming what people call a symbol of hate, right? I should have vanished. Oh, I'm gonna have to vanish right now, stuff, because then they won't be able to see me. So it's all good. So what ends up happening, there's a way to get out of that. What I have to do is, as soon as I resurrect, I have to vanish, because then I go into true stealth. So no matter what happens, they won't be able to see me. That's just what I have to do. So what ends up happening is they make all these racist memes, and it becomes a hate symbol to the general public. Like, oh, we can't, Pepe's bad. Pepe ends up getting banned from social media like Instagram and all these other platforms, right? TikTok, you're not able to search it. Coinbase isn't listing a Pepe coin because of the association, all these different things, right? And so 4chan users actually successfully psyop and take Pepe back from mainstream. And what happens is Matt Fury, the creator of Pepe, is basically like, no, my frog that I created is not a hate symbol, and it has nothing to do with any of that stuff. My frog is just a frog character, you know. It has nothing to do with what you guys are trying to portray him as and do this crazy stuff. So what ends up happening is Matt Fury actually goes on to a campaign basically to take Pepe back from the 4chan users and from being a hate symbol. And there's a whole documentary on it. He goes through this whole, I think, court battle and like, I don't know, just a bunch of stuff to basically save Pepe from that, you know, existence, I guess you could say. And so, Matt Fury and the people, and this actually happened just 2 years ago or so, especially in crypto, when the Pepe coin became very popular and became like the third biggest meme coin in the world. Pepe. A lot of people just went to war for Pepe, saying Pepe is love. Pepe is the people. You know, he represents me and you. Has nothing to do with hate, and effectively changes Pepe's reputation to not being a hate symbol anymore. You can look up Pepe on TikTok. You can look up Pepe on Instagram. Pepe is now listed on Coinbase and Robinhood. It's become, and you know, Pepe is a symbol of freedom and love in China. So Pepe basically was taken back from the 4chan users and placed back in Matt Fury's hands, really, and the people in the right way. Right? Even though 4chan users really actually made him famous in the first place. So that's the story of Pepe in a quick summary, really. And what you have is you have Poppy and you have fefe. Now these are other frogs that were created by the same artist who made Pepe. And this is the big thing. So Pepe went to above 10 million market cap as a meme coin around 2 years ago or so. And I was actually there, you know, I saw the whole thing happen. And, you know, now it's over 1 million market cap right now, even through all the bullshit. I just read that Bitcoin and Ethereum and everything's moving. And so that's why this three frog narrative is so massive, because Pepe is the most used famous meme in the world. It's used on Twitch, it's used on Reddit, it's used on 4chan, more than any other meme in this world. More than any other meme. It's the most famous meme. With that being said, so where do meme coins derive their value from? Well, they derive their value from how famous and popular they are, right? So Pepe, why would Pepe become extremely valuable? Well, because the branding is already done, right? So everybody knows about Pepe already. So if you're gonna have a meme coin, right, that's the whole point. You know, think about it, the name, meme coin, right? So as a meme coin, if you're gonna invest into a meme coin, what would be the best one, number one meme coin that you would want to invest into? Probably the one that's the number one meme in the world, not Dogecoin, not Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu is not even a meme. And so you see here we have the most famous, recognizable, legendary meme now as a meme coin, Pepe. And it literally is now listed on Coinbase and Robinhood, the two biggest exchanges in the world. And so this is massive because not only do you have the number one meme in the world as a successful meme coin, third largest meme coin in the world, which means it's undervalued below Shiba Inu and Pepe and Dogecoin, which means there's tons of upside, right, for you to get in early, for it to grow past Shiba Inu and Dogecoin. But also you have that incredible leverage in the fact that Pepe is the number one meme, and it's not even the number one meme, which means to get into it and watch the magic happen, watch the magic work, where it coin before everyone else gets into it, right? And so, what do we also have? Loading screen. Sorry, I'm killing him. I don't know how he got out of my second blind instantly, but sure. Cool, he's gonna heal me with this sheep, so that's a huge fucking pull. Fucked himself. So, clip that shit. That boy thought he had some smoke, but he really got smoked up his ass. That boy thought he thought he was doing something. How dare you go after me while I'm talking about Pepe, the number one meme in the world? How fucking dare you? And that just goes to show you, you're listening to an OG right here, guys. You're listening to a guy that not only has skills, but he knows what the fuck he's talking about in history, right? So, I'm just killing people for fun. PvPing and shit. So, where did I leave off? Before this guy so rudely interrupted me. One second, I'm trying to get this clip. My shit's lagging though. That's the funny thing too, is I killed him and I'm lagging super bad right now. It's crazy. Can't even get this clip. There we go. It's gonna come back. Oh fuck, I unstealthed. I thought I needed stealth and I unstealthed. I don't got no cooldowns right now, so it is what it is. Probably gonna kill him. I already beat his ass out of me. And he popped a pot. That boy sucks. Alright, so what we have here, right, is we have, after Pepe, right, we have Hoppy and Fefe, which are two other frog characters that Matt Fury himself created. And Pepe is now on Coinbase and Robinhood. And Pepe is the #1 meme in the world as the #3 largest meme coin in the world. And then you have Hoppy, which is a second frog character that Matthew made, okay, from another book, another comic book that, or I don't know if it's a comic book, but it's another book that Matt Fury made. And there's a little story, and there's the frog Hoppy in that book. And that coin also, that frog became a meme coin, and it also went to above 100 million or so. Okay. And it's the Night Riders, and there's lore connected from that one to Pepe. Or some people say Hoppy was maybe made before Pepe, and then he got inspiration to create Pepe from Hoppy, and all that stuff. Then you also have you have a third book called Mind Viscosity, which that book is literally as described in the biography of the book. The biography of a book is basically a description of the book, for those of you who don't know. And in the that biography literally describes that fefe, okay, I'm like lagging because I'm streaming, so I'm not gonna. But I don't care. I already beat his ass in skill in the first fight, so he can stay mad. So from Mind Viscosity, you have the biography saying it is the representation of Pepe becoming a meme on 4chan. This is now massive. This is a massive narrative tied to Pepe, okay, through the Mind Viscosity book. And guess what you have in the Mind Viscosity? You have the third frog, Fefe the Frog, that comes from that book. Which means Fefe the Frog is the representation of Pepe going through his experience in 4chan. And so Fefe is the personification or the representation of Pepe going through his experience in 4chan. Do you see how massive this is? And Fefe is around $100,000 market cap. You see how early this is. And so this is the three frog narrative, which is extremely valuable and massive. I think Hoppy's sitting around like 1 million or so market cap. But you see, Hoppy went to above 100 million. Fefe sitting at 100,000. If it goes to 100 million, life-changing money. Right? So, yeah, not me. I already killed that mage. If you watch my stream back, I actually just clipped it. I already killed him. The first time that he tried to kill me, he like ran down here and he tried to fight me and I killed his ass. So, yeah. Nah, he was just mad because I beat his ass already. And then going through the loading screen, my computer isn't fast enough with the internet that I have at this new house that I got. It's kind of laggy, so I can't get through the loading screen fast enough to attack him without him fighting me first. So anyways, oh, that's you. Nice. So yeah, that is the three frog narrative. It's a massive narrative. I'm talking to mainly the people on X about this. You know, I know most of you on TikTok don't give a shit about meme coins. It's okay. Um, but I'm talking. I'm streaming on like YouTube. I'm streaming on Twitch right now. I'm streaming on Twitter right now. So I'm talking to like a bunch of different people on multiple platforms. So if it seems like, why is he telling us this? That's why. But hey, you guys can learn too. Whatever. Right. And right now we're going through market turbulence. Um, yeah, someone said on YouTube the market's going to be manipulated for a few more years. Yeah, I don't know how long. We're going to be in this shit show of a market. You know, but for me, I don't really care. This narrative is so big that, oh man, this guy's buff. I don't know if I can get that. Let's try. But he's already halfway dead, so that's pretty significant. One more backstab and then we'll get a kidney shot. There we go. Oh my gosh, guys, I've been pretty good on this guy. Get him to gouge again so he doesn't be super hard. Dude, I've dodged everything he's thrown at me. Oh man, he killed me. He did. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, this other freaking loser, bro. Respect the 1v1, guys. I basically killed that guy. If it wasn't for this dumbass horde. But I basically killed that warrior. Clip that. Clip it. So yeah, I mean, for me, I'm looking at fefe. Now I've made a lot of calls, and like from stupid levels, where it goes from 11 cents to $5, 20K market cap to 11 million. What? 300K to 50 million. Like I've made then, and there's way more. Like I can't even, remember them all off the top of my head. Where I've made so many good calls, investments in crypto. I mean, just 2 days ago, I just got into one at 40K market cap, and it's sitting above 1 million right now. That's like a 30x or some shit. I don't know. So I've made. I didn't blame lag right now. I was just about to kill that warrior. I already killed that mage. So, but yeah, the second time or the third time, whatever. Yeah, we're going through the loading screen. I'm not gonna be able to stop before I get out of the loading screen. I don't need to prove my point to you. Anyone with 2 eyes can see it. So, for me, it's like, this is what I do, right? I find good narratives, and I find good assets in crypto that have good, either they're building something that I know people are going to think is valuable, or it has an incredible narrative in the meme coin. I find it early. I invest into it and I talk about it. Oh fuck! Damn it. Look that up. I got lucky and I landed up here though. I don't think I've ever been up here, bro. Maybe we can get him. I am only one internet service provider that we can have. It's so stupid. And it shares internet, I believe, with like all the other residents here. And so it's just shit for streaming, to be honest. Like I can play perfectly fine if I'm not streaming, but if I'm streaming, it's not good enough like it was my other one where I had Spectrum. And like, even when I was streaming four different platforms, I didn't lag at all. So it's a big difference if I'm like, if it's kind of like choppy and shit. Yeah, this is WoW Classic. And so, you know, when you have something like, you know, this is just what I do, man. I find good narratives or I find good assets like ArcBlock ABT. Right? ArcBlock ABT was probably sitting at like 11 cents for fucking 3 years or longer. And what I knew when talking on YouTube about it to my followers, we basically just did the research and we looked at what is that altcoin building. Who is the CEO? Okay, he's on Forbes list. Okay, he's built other things before successfully. Okay, he's coming out with products, right? And it went from 11 cents to $5. And it's the same thing with fefe, Pepe, and Hobby, right? It has an incredible narrative. And within that narrative, because of that narrative, its potential is what's going to drive it upwards. Okay? And when liquidity comes into the market, and that's what they call altcoin season. These coins, because of their narrative, will fly extremely high. And fefe being one of them, at 100K market cap, it takes very little money to buy fefe and get a good amount of coins. And when it hits $1 or higher, you're making $100,000. You know, if you get like 100,000 tokens, 200. Let me see how many tokens you can get of fefe. Just $100. 398,000. There's $100, right? So if it goes to 420 million market cap and hits $1, because there's only 420 million tokens, you're looking at $300,000, right? And that's the power of meme coins if you know how to pick correctly and choose correctly. So I just wanted to break down for you guys the Three Frog narrative, why it's so bullish, right? It's simple. And this coin, these coins, these three coins, they're not going anywhere. I mean, Pepe definitely isn't going anywhere, and I know fefe isn't going anywhere. So, I mean, I don't care if you guys invest, I don't care if you guys buy it. My job is just to tell as many people as possible about this narrative, about these coins. Because I just want people to know, about it, the story, the lore. And if you want to get it because you see the same way I see them, because it's not going to make a difference to me whether you guys buy it. These coins are going to do incredibly well during altcoin season when Bitcoin starts sending to all-time high, when Ethereum starts sending to all-time high. And once Bitcoin cools off, oh shit, look at this, guys. Oh fuck, these guys are gonna fuck me. Let's see if I can kill this mage. Let's see. Die, what we got. yeah, Horizon 3 Frog Narrative. I'm gonna end the space there so people can listen back. You don't have to. There's not just a bunch of extra space, extra time and space. Have to go through. Just make it easier for them to skip through or do whatever they want in space. I'm gonna end it here. Thank you everyone for listening. Guys, it's gonna be an incredible season, bull run, when things take off. This community, fefe coin is not stopping. I'm hoping to lead it. And I'm just having fun, man. I have fun doing this. So, yeah, much love. Stay up. Have a good night. Alright, I'm not going to bed yet for the live stream. That was just for the Twitter space that I was doing. Damn, thank you for the 8 new followers on TikTok. I appreciate it. Yo, what's good? What's good? Stan's dad. Didn't I die outside? Why is it saying my body's over here? Guys, didn't I die? What? up my Logitech, keep my mouse. I was like, why is it not kicking? One second. I got my kickability key bound to a button on my mouse that needs to be, has to be key bound in a special way, otherwise it won't work. Why the fuck is it lagging? Come on, bro. To be honest, bro, this new apartment's internet sucks balls. Straight up. How long is it gonna take? I'll just move that over to the side, and when it's done loading, I'll fuck with it. It's for my mouse. I'm trying to keybind something for my mouse, and I have to do it through the Logitech hub, which is the Logitech hub. But my computer's just lag. Like, my internet just sucks, bro. resisted it. Lucky mofo. I wonder why this shit isn't loading, man. I guess I'll just move my kickability. Spring cooldown at least, so I can get out of his ice stun. I don't know, guys. I might have to restart the stream and see if I can get the Logitech thing to upload. Dagger preparation. Oh shit, I missed that guy. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, I'm basically combat sub with a little alien assassination. Now maybe a little bit more time. Do something new. We could definitely kill someone in the middle of the city. Let's go. Whatever. It's a high risk move, you know. Good chance I could die. Bob Boucher. Let's go for Bob. They were big. I just killed someone in the middle of the city though. Nah, it's just my shitty internet, guys. I moved to a new apartment. They don't allow me to have any other internet except the internet that they give me. chase the dude.